So where have I been? I'll get to it in just a second, you guys. Alright, hold up you guys, I forgot how to hold this camera. But anyway, where have I been? I'll answer that in the studio. I have some clips that I made of some skits I was doing. I don't think I'll complete that skit video, sorry about that. But I'm gonna let these clips come on this video so you guys can see that, and then I'll come back and talk to you guys. Alright you guys, let me just fill you guys in what's going on here, man. I've been riding the bench all year long, but finally he's come to it. Coach has agreed that he's just gonna let his secret weapon do his thing, baby. Let's go. Then you're gonna film me. 94 Integra, 94 Integra, 94 Integra. Hey. Sometimes, Jensen, you get yourself in the stupidest situations. Everybody probably just left me behind already. I hope at least the boys save me my spot back at McDonald's or something like that. I'm supposed to go ride some bumper boats tonight. God damn, man, just get your focus on every time. Oh man, the water's looking nice, man. I bet you there's like a lot of fish in there. I guarantee you I'm gonna catch something big right now, man. Let's do this. Oh shit. I just missed one. I just missed one. I don't know if you guys saw it. There was like a big tuna on that one. Oh shit. Okay, you guys. Hopefully the fan is not too loud, but I really need it. If I didn't have the fan on, I'd probably light on fire right here. This little nice studio that I got over here. For you guys that are new, my name is Jensen, On The Rocks Entertainment. Just a small channel that I started for fun. Maybe about almost 2 years. Almost. I don't know exactly. I think we're close to there. But so I'm gonna title this video "Where Have I Been?" because that's pretty much the question. Like I said, we made it to November, and October just went out the window. So quick little update. Hawaii reopened, I'd say October 16, 17. Still very gradual, still very slow. It's taking a lot of times. I mean, this thing is really huge, you guys. I still think it's something that is being downplayed to a point, and there's a lot of pain and suffering happening from this. So it's going to take a while, and you know what? That's fine, but hopefully things go up. Hopefully things get better, and hopefully all you guys are still staying safe and being responsible and things like that. Which leads me, like, where have I been? I'm a big picture type of guy, so unless things make total sense and I know that probability of being safe and being smart about filming, I tend to not film if I feel like there's really nothing to film, or it's not going to be something really high quality. I hope you guys liked the little skit clip, by the way, before you came back in here. That was something I was working on. I didn't finish, and it's taking forever, so I kind of just want to sneak a bunch of them in as Easter eggs, probably in the next future films and stuff, and hopefully I still will go outside. And I know I'm getting sidetracked because the question is, where have I been? I've been here. Been right here, locked in this little studio, just staying safe. Pretty much been crushing it as far as like the gym and stuff goes. I may have mentioned in the last vlog that I might be lifting up mountains and stuff like that, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. Backstory: growing up, I was very athletic. I was an athlete for sure. Military brat. My dad was in the Air Force for 20 years, and I went to 13 schools in the public system, U.S. mainland, even in Germany. I started my school in Germany. I was born in Oahu. My family is all from Kauai, and my family is deep-rooted immigrants from all over the world. I have roots everywhere, I almost have every bloodline, if you believe it or not. So I mean, I've been kind of like growing my hair out. I mean, I guess that's a goal, right? I've been doing that. But back to the story. Athletics has always been a part of my life, and I've stopped for about maybe 10 years. Unfortunately, I had some life events that kind of changed the way I looked at life. I was kind of down for a little bit, you guys. I stopped enjoying training, and it took me out to this point to realize that I enjoy it again. You know, I'm very scientific when I train, so that's the reason why I haven't really filmed that part of it, because I'm a mad scientist as far as sleep schedules, as far as nutrition, and nutrition in the forms of being able to have assimilating those proteins, assimilating those carbs, assimilating those sugars in a way that works out for me, and always changing my training and being veritable. Very obsessed with it again, like I used to be. And so far, been getting a lot of good results, a lot of good strength and stuff. I'm very, very much happy and enjoying it. And that's what this channel is really about, you guys. It's about me reaching out to you guys. If I help anybody behind this camera and I connect and have something in common with you or inspire you to do something, then my job is done. My job is pro-life. It's to talk about life. It's to talk about the value of life, and to talk about how to, you know, visualize and crush your goals. I think too much times people think that goals is all about getting stuff like Lamborghinis and a lot of money and stuff, and it's kind of sad, because it's not really what it's about. You know, like this, I do this for fun. It's a challenge. I've always thought, will I be able to do something like this? Because there's a lot that goes behind it. And me just being able to be on here and being on the interwebs is just, it's beyond me. I'm still blown away. I got like 145 subscribers, and I thank you guys very much for tuning in and commenting back to me and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool that I can just shout something across the world, and I get little bits of people all over the place, and we're all in this together. But like I said, you know, it's like for me, I'm more of a type of guy that life is a journey, not a destination. And more people look at destination. It's like they have that pressure, and it's in cultures too, where by this time you should be here and you should be this already, and you know, have all that already. And you know, it's pretty much kind of the gray unforeseen pressures that we live with that are pretty much unnecessary, because you should live the way you want to live and do what you want to do. I can speak for experiences, being a guy who's worked a lot in my life, and it's not been something I've been interested in. It's just something that I do because I have to do it. And there's a very much difference between doing something you have to do and making time and finding something that you like, and that is it's brings something to your life. And as far as, like, you know, training or crushing your goals is up to you. If you feel fine, if you feel like you're going forward, then you are going forward. You know what I mean? Everything is pretty much like it's like a cause and effect. You know, you do an action, for every action there's a reaction, and only you know the reactions that you're trying to get. So you always should look at it that way. Give yourself time. Don't rush, don't double step, don't push the issue, because when you go faster, that's when bad things happen. You start to crash, you start to lose direction. Just always think to yourself, like, there is a direction, no matter what direction you want to go. There's a direction, a general direction that you want to go to, and do everything in steps to get there, and do it at your own pace, and do it your own way, your own style, because like everything in life, nothing is one size fits all at all. And I think that's another preconceived notion that they like teach you in the educational system and stuff, like do this to do this and do this to get here. The sad truth is everybody does not get there, even if they do the same thing. So you have to, you know, circumvent the ways to your path, your journey. And that's what life is. It's your time, and it's your time to have these journeys and to make these things happen, and to make new friends and make new experiences, to rekindle old things like that you used to love. Like me, I used to love being athletic. I've been out there, and I'm gonna go out there again tonight, see how much, you know, physical torture I can put myself through. But to me, it's not torture. To me, it's finding my youth again. I've been changing my diets a lot, so I think I drink like maybe 3/4 and not even 3/4 of a soda in a week. I don't drink that much of that anymore. everything has kind of changed to what is benefiting the goal. It's another point. When you start to have aspirations and goals and stuff, you start to have different value set, right? So like if you're filming, your value set is, what do I have to do to get this next editor? How do I get these angles? How do I learn lighting? How do I learn all this stuff, right? You start getting interested in stuff that you wasn't before, and you go out and you try to learn it. You learn it anyway. You try to learn from other people in YouTube, or just go out and just film random, like me, just random, and just do like thousands of hours, and like, oh, okay, I got 13 minutes out of that. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But as far as like training too, it's the same thing. You guys, you start to see results when you use a value system, that you start to pick things out around you that is a necessity, that has value. So you start to have that mindset, and as long as you have that mindset of the direction of the goal, you can align things to get there, you know, and get there at your pace. And life is like I said, it's a journey. It's a multiple journeys that you are going to decide, and you're going to do, and you're going to live through. And at the end of those thousands and thousands of journeys, that's when you're going to find your true destination. That's when you're going to find everything that you did, that you were supposed to be, and everything that you're supposed to have. And it's not so much of what you have, you know, because you could have like a $15 million mansion, be there all by yourself, and then the lights turn off, and think you're in a horror film, and just that would be a cool vlog right there. If I had a mansion, I would do that. But you see what I'm trying to say? It doesn't make your life better or justify, you know, worth at all. Real worth is being able to build something from the ground up. You know, I said in a few vlogs before, there's no sense in building something from the second level. We're building a house, and we're building the second level. We even haven't mowed down the pad site, made the ground floor, and it's just going to be terrible. And it's like there's no rhyme or reason why you're doing it, right? So that doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, that's where I've been, guys. I've been just hanging, being safe, being responsible. Like I said, you know, there was so much things I wanted to do with this channel, travel, do some cool things, but it's all up in the air right now. It is far from where I wanted it to be. Like, it's so far, you gotta laugh not to cry. But all in all, you know, like I said, risk and reward, right, you guys? So right now I don't want to risk my friends or risk, you know, anything like that to try to pop off a film right now when it doesn't make sense. I think the universe, the stars is going to align when I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be taking care of myself, checking with you guys every once in a while, maybe doing more studio stuff like this, just to stay current and let you guys know what's going on. Instagram, I do really terrible at that. I haven't been posting nothing. I've kind of detached from my devices for a little bit. I don't know if I'm trying to go off the grid, but I have a lot of friends out there on YouTube that they do YouTube, and a lot of friends that do Instagram too. So from time to time, I've been trying to comment on them and trying to give feedback to other creators in multiple platforms out there, because I respect, you know, everything, because you guys are really, that's the new world of connecting, you know. I think even this pandemic, you're not allowed to go out and see. A lot of people have been doing like Zoom meetings and doing all this kind of stuff. So the way we've been able to adapt and do this, it's pretty damn cool. And it just shows that no matter what happens, you can't really divide people. People who really want to communicate with each other, and people who value, you know, other people, they'll do what is responsible and still be able to communicate at the same time. You know, we just find better ways to do it, ways that make sense, and ways that is safe for everyone. Because like I said, man, if there's anybody out there that wishes ill will to somebody, and like they really want to cheer for somebody to fail, I really gotta question you as a person, man. I don't even know what that's good for. I mean, I'll admit I had a violent past growing up, the way I grew up, but I've never wished ill will to anybody, you know. I've always just wanted to be somebody who works hard at whatever I'm working at, And I've always just been in competition with one person only, which is myself. So I've not shied away from teaching other people things or giving people tips to get better, because it's not I'm not the type of person to get jealous or to think of other people as competition. I just think of everybody as the best way. I think of everybody as friends, and I want everybody to be the best and do the best you can. There's only one opponent in your life, and it's going to be yourself, and you owe it to yourself to just live the best life you can. When I was growing up, I hated the way I grew up, because I moved every 2-3 years, like I said, around the country. I started my school in Bitburg, Germany, came back to US mainland, and accidentally speaking die Deutsch, which I spoke Deutsch, German, and did double English for like 5 years or something like that. I was scrutinized for talking different languages and didn't know when to turn it on and turn it off. So if anybody's going to comment, can you still speak Deutsch? No, I cannot. 6 years of brainwashed it out of me, and teased and tormented about that a lot, because back in the day, if you didn't speak good English, it was frowned upon. I actually got demoted 1 grade, so it took me 13 years to get to public school. My outlets was rage, and my outlets was sports. I never knew too much, but I knew that I wanted to be good at something. I wanted to do something that was justifiable. I didn't want to just go with no aim. So I've always been a guy that's kind of steered away from the trouble and put my energy and put my time into something that I wanted to challenge. I always wanted to build something, things of that nature. That's what makes me happy. I like to tinker around and just learn a lot of different things and be good at them and challenge myself. Because even though you live in a world of hate and you live in a world of destruction, if you choose to be that way, it's not going to change. In fact, that's what it feeds on. It feeds on more people fearing each other and acting in that way and acting out. Where that's sad, because we only got one life and one world. And I like to use my channel, my platform, to just reach out to you guys and just be real. If I see something, I film it. I don't have a motive. I don't have a payoff of which way I'm supposed to report it. A lot of times I like to watch YouTubers. I've been watching some guys that just kind of, run camera and walk the streets or drive the streets or stuff like that. And they don't really have a narrative. And I think that's pretty cool, because action speaks louder than words. Instead of having told a story, film the whole thing and let us come to our own conclusion. That's what you call free media. That's what I think YouTube is. It's pretty cool. And I hope to make more films. I'm sorry that I've been lagging for a while, but yeah, again, in close, I just wanted to make this real quick one here that probably is not that quick, but just to let you guys know that I'm still around. I'm still in this. I don't know if you heard the dirt bike in the back there. It's been doing a couple of laps, but hopefully I can get back on track and make some stuff and film things. It's been rainy and stuff too. The seasons have changed. I know you guys probably have some sort of like daylight savings. We do not. We don't roll the clocks up or down. It's just the same. It's just we know the sun doesn't stay out as long, and usually there's rain here and there. But as always, you guys stay safe. Always look out for other people. Remember, guys, I always put in the bottom of this hashtag, life is a 4-letter word, and you only got one, and that's real, man. You only got one, so don't regret. Live your life with greater value, really greater value. Be the person that you were born to be. And if you're not like anybody else, you're doing it right, because you're one of one. So take care, and hopefully I can make some more videos, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace and take care. I'm so good.